Hi, and thanks for coming to watch this video from Carolina Varsity. This time we're going to take a look at a big game in the Mecca between Mallard Creek, 6-2, 3-1, playing A.L. Brown, who is 6-2, 2-1.
Now, you got both of these teams in a rare position. They're both coming off a loss. Mallard Creek losing last week to Vance. A.L. Brown losing last week to Huff. Mallard Creek's going to be short one of their star players on the defensive side of football.
Right.
So, number one, you gave up 38 points to Vance. So obviously, you're going to make some adjustments on defense. Now, can A.L. Brown emulate the same things Vance had success with on offense? Now, we all know they can't, they don't really throw the football deep that much with the backup quarterback. Right. He's more of a run-first guy, and A.L. Brown's been more of a run-first team. That kind of plays into the advantage of Mallard Creek because the way you hurt them usually is throwing the football. Yeah. Right. So in that respect, you like Mallard Creek in the matchup, but you got to worry about their psyche. How are they going to bounce back after losing a rival game that they haven't lost in so many years? And they have 2 losses, which they haven't had in a while either. Where's the senior leadership? How are they going to get this team back in the right mindset and on the right path? For A.L. Brown, you got another chance to pull an upset. You upset Vance at home. Now you got another big dog in Charlotte coming in there. Where can you find your focus and motivation? And can Coach Newsom come up with a game plan to take advantage of a Mallard Creek team that may be a little shaky on the mental and focus side of things?
Right. Yeah, that's the biggest question about Mallard Creek is how do they bounce back from that loss? Vance wasn't on top of their ball game, and A.L. Brown chipped them off. So if Mallard Creek's not on top of their ball game, can they? Games are about matchups, and there's obviously some certain matchups that Brown has that played advantages against Vance. But when you look at what, like you say, Brown can do and what they can't do, and what Mallard Creek can do and can't do, you don't really have a strength going against a weakness for Brown. You don't have a good passing game going against. So
I think for Brown, what they're going to have to hope for is, number one, more Mallard Creek penalties, and then Mallard Creek turnovers.
Right.
If those 2 things happen, they can pull the upset.
They will need to ball control, consume a clock, shorten Mallard Creek's time of possession, thus basically shortening the game and overall time. Keep that clock running. But
and then they got to contain Chauncey Caldwell.
Yeah, that's going to be the other thing is which it took it took Vance until late in the third to find a way to do that. Until that, he was eating them alive. And Brown's going to see the same thing, and probably, if I'm Palmieri, that's what I would.
More of it.
I'd go back and say, look, that was working, and we didn't do enough of it. We're going to do more of it in this ball game.
Right.
In other words, do it till it doesn't work. So it's an important ball game for both teams. Mallard Creek takes a loss, then they're probably out of the hunt for the conference championship, as is A.L. Brown.
Right.
The team that wins still has a great opportunity, and in fact, A.L. Brown has an upper hand because they defeated Vance, but there's still Huff sitting in the way. So of both teams. So anyway, that's the ball game. It'll be up at A.L. Brown. Starts at 7:30. Let us know what you think, and let us know if you attend the ball game. He says he might be there.
Possibly.
All right.
We'll see.
Thanks for watching.
What? Did you get the rest?
She hurt her wrist.
Oh no.
I'll be right back.
That's fine.